Hi, my name is Subham Burnwal and I'm the founder of Nourvia Ventures. Today, I want to talk about one of the reasons which led me to choose NITI. So back then, I had a childhood friend who was studying in NITI, and he used to tell me a lot about this professor who is like an entrepreneurship evangelist. His life's goal seemed to be to convert as many students into entrepreneurs as possible. The more I got to know about this person, the more I wanted to meet him. And that's the reason I chose NITI over any other IIM. When I entered NITI, I entered with a perception that this person would be a Harvard graduate or someone who wears suits and comes to the class, who is very serious. But the reality was completely different. Here is a man who would come in a plain kurta, wearing a khadi topi, and talking about building, thinking, and selling. Socho, becho, sikho. This guy was the reason I chose him as my final year NITI project. And that's also another interesting story. I was allotted someone else, another professor, as a major project guide, and I had to go through a really lot of tough battle. Even went to the director to get my major project guide changed. And finally, it did happen that I was finally re-allotted to Professor Mandi, which students fondly like to call him. And that was the beginning of my first entrepreneurship journey, my first startup. And over the next 6 to 8 months, we built a startup. We got a company registered. We built the startup. We sold Alfonso mangoes and Kesar mangoes across Mumbai. We understood the supply chain, the value chain. We understood economics, unit economics. We understood profits and loss. And it was a great learning experience. We made handsome profits also. And that fetched us really lucrative grades in the exam. And this also helped us learn a lot of key concepts of other concepts that we learned during our MBA. Now, that was learning, a holistic learning experience. But the college ended, but the bug that bit me, the entrepreneurship bug that bit me, didn't leave me after that. Today, as I speak, I am building my third venture because the past two attempts I could not make it successful enough, and this time I am pretty much sure I have got a lot of learning from the past two experiences, past two attempts, and this time I also have access to all the other entrepreneurs which Professor Mandi helped me get introduced to. And with that, I want to say thank you, Professor Mandi. I know you are retiring this month, but I know you are someone who will not sit idle, who will not sit silent. I am really waiting for what is there in the back of your mind that you are going to start after you retire, because this might be a retirement for the rest of the world, but I know you are preparing yourself for your second innings. Really looking forward to see what is there in your mind and what do you come up with next. Really excited to see you play your second innings. And once again, thank you for transforming so many students into entrepreneurs. Let your entrepreneurship evangelism continue. All hail Professor Mandi.